Statistics, Modeling, and Finance. Chapter 3, Measures of Dispersion, page 10, Deviation.
Deviation. Let's start with the definition of deviation. Deviation is defined as the amount of variables value differs, that is, deviates, from the mean or some other benchmark. We begin with the presumption that the mean, the strongest measure of central tendency, is the best measure that represents how the numbers in a data set behave. If we had 50 numbers, and were allowed to use just one number or value to represent the whole data set, we probably should look to the mean. To illustrate this on a graph, we use a linear regression line. The linear regression line is the straight line that represents the best fit of all the data in a data set. The amount that any given data point varies from the linear regression line represents the deviation from the regression line. The less the deviation, the more accurate that data point is in predicting a value or outcome of another set of the variables. The variables in the case of the graph below are the sale price and the rental rate. Some numbers will be lower than the regression line, and some will be higher. However, the strongest grouping of numbers will be around and near the regression line. Let's recall the chart we looked at in the first chapter, which plots monthly rent and sales price of 10 properties. The diagonal line presents the regression line of the data set. All the observations follow pretty well along the regression line. 4 are above the line, 4 are below the line, and 2 are just about on the line. The next question is how much each observation deviates from the regression line. Look at the lowest point on the left. That represents a property that sold for $84,000 and was rented for $900. That dot is above the regression line. The deviation would be shown on the chart by measuring the difference from the observation to the regression line that runs perpendicular to the line of the mean. See the red arrow. Look at the fifth point up from the bottom. That represents a property that sold for $97,000 and was rented for $1,000. That point is below the regression line. Again, the red arrow shows how the difference would be calculated. We will do this mathematically in a minute, but I wanted to show you the relationships graphically first. End of page.